First Alert forecast.
Of course, we've been giving you the first alert to these two separate Clipper systems that we expect between tonight and this weekend throughout the week so far. But I also want to give you the first alert to just a cold weekend in store before conditions are expected to improve throughout next week. So maybe something to look forward to, especially after a very cold weekend that will be this weekend. We're sitting at 28 degrees right now, so continuing to cool down. A west wind at 14 miles per hour means it only feels like 17 outside. And at this point, it probably doesn't really feel too different than really any other day over the last few weeks. Just these temperatures continue to stay very cold compared to where the average temperature should be for this time of year. But of course, we're also going to keep an eye out on some more snow. A few flurries that are still lingering around right now under mostly cloudy skies. But the main story will be this first Clipper tonight. Now, most models still keeping it to the south, but the farthest north that we could see this system push would mean that areas to the west of Fort Wayne, areas to the south of Fort Wayne, and maybe right around Fort Wayne could expect to see maybe a little bit of snow. But it really just depends on how far south or how far north this system does end up moving. It will clear out by tomorrow morning. We'll stay dry throughout the rest of the day. So in terms of comparing both of those models, pretty much the most north we could see this system push, again, would basically cut right through portions of the southwest side of Allen County, really. Outside of that, we're not really expecting to see it push any farther north. Now, there's also a scenario where it could push so far south that most of the area stays dry. So at the very worst, we're expecting an inch or less across the areas that could see snow. But there is also a world where we could live in and the system completely misses us and the whole area stays dry overnight. So really, this should not be impactful either way. And then heading into the weekend, this is probably where we'll have the best chance to actually see at least some amount of snow on the ground. First round of snow overnight into Saturday morning will dry out throughout the later portions of the morning before that second Clipper arrives just past lunchtime. And for most of us, it'll be very quick because this Clipper will arrive just past lunchtime, but then yet again push farther south, and by around dinner time, most of the area is dry. Fort Wayne included will be dry as that system continues to push farther south. So it will only probably be about 3 or 4 hours where we actually do end up seeing that snow fall, and then it will be right on the way out, and then lake effect snow will take over from there. We could still see a few lake effect snow flurries, but overall, most of the area should expect about ½ inch to at most 2 inches between tonight all the way through Saturday night. So I know it's a pretty long range, but we're not really expecting a lot of snow. Both of these systems are trending away from the area. Now, if you're south of Fort Wayne, you could see maybe 1 to 3, especially with that chance to see some snow tonight. But outside of that, we're not really concerned about anything else. As for your weekend forecast, high temperatures both days in the teens. After the snow showers on Saturday, could still see a few isolated lake effect snow showers Sunday. The main story will be those wind chills. As temperatures drop down into the single digits throughout the weekend, our wind chills could push us down sub-zero, closer towards -10. So something to keep an eye out. Both Sunday and Monday mornings will be those overnight and morning wind chills with low temperatures into the lower single digits.
We're keeping an eye out. We're also keeping the warm winter coats out for sure.
Yeah, that's for sure. And the only improvement we could see is maybe back up into the mid to upper 30s by the middle of next week.
We'll take it, Michael. Thanks for everything.